Welcome back to the Duo's Corner where stories come alive, ideas ignite, and politics finally made sense in plain English. And today we're diving into Jon Stewart and Bernie Sanders' masterclass and how to call out a system without breaking your mic. Stewart asked the kind of questions that will make any politician sweat. And Bernie, well, hell, he showed why he's an old school rebel with receipts. Let's break it all down the duo style. So this wonderful interview kicks off with Bernie Sanders talking about the No Kings rally, talking about 2,000 people in Washington, D.C., and 7 million people nationwide. It's not just a protest. This is America saying, all right, enough of the bullshit. People are just saying, you know what, fuck the Trump, fuck the authoritative system, we're over it. At this moment, which was a bright spot, it wasn't left versus right, it was people versus the power, which is essential. And honestly, this is why I love Jon Stewart. He's like, all right, dude, I get that. I fucks with it. Cool, whatever the fuck. But where is this going? Because rallies are cool, but without direction, it's like lightning without a rod. So Bernie quickly answers. He just says, America's in a dangerous time. But the Democrats isn't giving folks a real vision to believe in. And that's very important with Democrats or any type of political party. The people need to believe. Bernie calls it plain. We got billionaires hoarding wealth, politicians chasing donors, a system that has stopped working for everyday people a long fucking time ago. So basically, the United States is a reality show where the rich keep getting renewed for another season. And then Jon hits him with the truth bomb of the ages. Ain't that the Democrats' fault too? Because instead of leading, you are tiptoeing. Let's not bother anybody. Let's be polite about injustice. That's literally what Bernie calls out. The fear of rocking the boat of the donor boat, if you will. The choice is simple. Serve the billionaires or serve the people, but you can't do both. Then Jon hits him with another blow. This is why I fucks with Jon Stewart. Trump might be the most socialist president we've ever had. And I'm like, damn. I'm going to link the actual video in this video so you can watch his expression. It says everything. Because Trump did what? He takes control of companies, push the drug price talk, use the government muscle in the private markets. This is textbook Bernie Sanders, but it's flipped. It is Bernie's vision, but with a more Lex Luthor type of fucking vibe. Because Trump took his idea and said, yeah, but I'm just going to make it mine. I'm going to make it selfish as fuck. It's like bootlegging a mixtape and slapping his face on the cover. Pretty much. Then we jump to the healthcare, because this is, in essence, the whole reason of the shutdown and all the bullshit. Then Bernie brings it home with the healthcare. He just says flat out, the system is broken. It's fucked up. It's beat up. It's over with. 50,000 working class people die every year because they can't afford the care. Now, again, when you watch the video, Jon Stewart say, at the end of the day, everybody's story, you die. But let this sink in. People are not dying because of illness. They're dying because basically of invoices. We spend more than any other country, yet millions can't see a fucking doctor. In Canada, Bernie says, if you go to the hospital emergency room, your hospital bill is $0. Here, you might need a GoFundMe and a fucking miracle. So when he says healthcare is a human right, that's not radical. That's just humane. John also points out how the Democrats will always use subsidies instead of real solutions. Like, for example, instead of free college, they will fund loan programs. Instead of health care for all, they will fund the insurance company. It's like trying to stop a leak by paying the plumber's cousin's friend. Bernie says it straight. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS, the acronym. If we can afford billionaires' tax breaks, we can afford kids going to college and people seeing doctors. Then my boy John pivots again. He brings up the AI, very popular topic nowadays, the future, the tech boom. The billionaires are building God machines in their garages. And then Bernie like, hold up, hold up, hold up. Musk and Bezos cannot be the ones deciding the humanity's future. If AI endgame is to take jobs, then the gains should lift the workers, not the stock prices. And the wildest part, Bernie, the only one that's saying it out loud. He's talking, which I'm totally for, 32-hour work weeks, higher productivity, and shared prosperity, while the rest of Washington is trying to figure out how to sell more ads with ChatGPT. You mean AI campaign donations? It's coming. Then John goes deep, deep. Who's actually is even fucking in charge anymore? Great question. I think I ask that question in my life daily. Just who the fuck's in charge here? It's clearly not me. Clearly not this person. Who the fuck's in charge? Then Bernie drops the hammer. It's not the people. It's the corporations regulating the government. Now, let me just say that again. Check this out. Bernie Sanders, a guy that's been a politician since they began, it's not the people. It's the corporations regulating the government. So yeah, democracy is still running a tad, but guess who is holding the remote? Amazon Prime. And the Pentagon's proof, $1 trillion budget can't pass an audit, doesn't even know what it owes, but if a mom misuses $20 worth of food stamps, front page news. The real welfare queen wears a suit and sits behind a defense contract. Then Bernie ends it like a veteran fighter, veteran boxer, hung in there, went the distance. Now he sees his point to knock out. The revolution we need isn't about politicians. It's about the people. He's saying we don't need a savior. We need a movement. And then John nails it with the closer. We've lost sight of government purpose to protect the people, not the powerful. Because if you don't regulate greed, greed regulates you. And that's what this whole conversation was about. Taking back power from the top and giving it back to the people. Because a revolution won't be televised, but that motherfucker will be streamed. If you made it this far, you are officially a part of the rebellion. So hit the like button. Drop a comment with your thoughts. Would you back Bernie's bottom-up revolution, or do you think the system is just too far gone? And remember, this just isn't versus left versus right. It never was. It's top versus bottom. Stay sharp, stay woke, and stay tuned. This is the Duo's Corner where stories come alive and our systems get called out. Have a blessed rest of your day.